Ducking Jeeps. Today's video is about ducking Jeeps. So I want to make this video because over the last 2 years, I've owned a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee WK2. I love having my Jeep. I love everything about it. I love its reliability. I love the way it drives. I love being able to go off-roading if I want to. My WK2 is a little modified. I have all-terrain tires on it. I have crossbars on it. And I have modified lighting. In the 2 years I've had my Jeep Grand Cherokee, I've never once received a duck. I have parked next to Wranglers and Gladiators that have dozens of ducks on their dashboard, hoping that I would get a duck from one of them. My family members and friends have bought me ducks because I know I have a Jeep. But for some reason in the Jeep community, Jeep Wrangler owners and Jeep Gladiator owners don't think of anybody else that has any of the other Jeep brands as being Jeeps. I understand the wave thing. I'm not upset about that. It would be nice to get a duck from another Jeep owner. So recently I started ducking other Jeeps. The first Jeep I ducked was a Wagoneer. Although this is a big, expensive vehicle, I still felt that they were a Jeep. The other day, I wanted to make this a fun game with my son, as we both enjoy us having a Jeep and we like the way it drives and the things that it does and its capabilities. I told him we should start ducking Jeeps that aren't Wranglers. Every time I see a smaller Jeep, there's no ducks in the window unless that person bought them themselves or somebody gave them that duck. So we started ducking other Jeeps. One of the first ones I gave was to a Jeep Renegade, a coworker of mine. And I told him, you deserve a duck too. You're a Jeep as well. The other day, we saw a Jeep Compass. It was at the grocery store. And we went up to the person. We said, you deserve a duck too. You're a Jeep as well. And she was so excited and so happy. She's like, I've never gotten a duck. And it was obviously an older Jeep. So she'd owned the vehicle for a while and she'd never gotten a duck. She's like, I see the ducks and I see all the other Wranglers waving to each other, but nobody ever waves to me and nobody ever gives me a duck. So then I saw another person when I was waiting at school to pick up my son, and they were Grand Cherokee, and I saw no ducks on their dashboard. So I asked the person in the line that was checking us in, I was like, can you give that person a duck? And you should have seen the looks on their face when they got the duck. They were so happy and so excited. I realized that this is a movement that us as Jeep owners can start doing. I know it's cool to give other Wranglers ducks. Everybody has their collection. Those who can't afford Wranglers or those who don't want Wranglers but still love having Jeeps would like to be part of the community. I feel like that's why I have ducks on my Jeep, is that I feel like I'm part of the Jeeping community even though I don't have a Wrangler. I implore you to, every once in a while, give a Jeep that's not a Wrangler or a Gladiator a duck. If you can give that person that you actually see when they're getting in or out of their vehicle a duck, you'll see how happy they are. It can make somebody's day. So that's my message, is if you see a Jeep owner, give them a duck. See the look on their face and see how happy they are. Wranglers get ducks all the time. That look of shock or that look of surprise or happiness is probably something you don't really see very often anymore. It's more of, oh, another duck. But take it from me, if I was to get my first duck from somebody, it would make me super happy and excited. So just like Alice in Parliament wanted, she wanted us to spread love and spread joy. And now with the years going on of Jeeps getting ducks, give it to one of the smaller Jeeps and it'll make your day. That's all I wanted to say. I appreciate you guys watching. Give us a like, give us a comment, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have more interactions, and maybe I'll start talking about my Jeep too. God bless you.